Okay, so this is today's project. It is a massive snowstorm outside. I will show that to you in a quick second. But look at that monster at the top. All receipts and crap from my couponing. And then this is my 9plex. We have a little bucket missing, and we're gonna fill it back up. And then we have that little angel there, Suzu. But I'm gonna show you what a 9plex is. You can usually get these any store, Walmart, Meijer, and it's just basically a way to store stuff. So if you have a lot of little loose things that are not all on display, like that. Okay guys, so I am gonna go through some of these papers, try and tidy this up because it's looking like a hot mess. And then we're gonna go through this 9plex just so I can give you guys an idea of what this is. This guy, the wood, it's not even wood, it's like fake wood. It's like swood or whatever that's called. These usually cost, about 30 bucks. And these bins, I mean, you can usually get them on clearance for $1, even at the Dollar Tree for $1. The nicer ones are probably like anywhere between $2 to $5 at like a Meijer or a Walmart or one of those kind of a stores. So I'm going to go through this mess, and then I'm going to give you the grand tour of my 9plex. If you live in a smaller apartment, or if you have somebody like a spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend that looks at your couponing stuff and they're like, I don't want to look at it. Because you know what, it is overwhelming. This is just a place that you can put a lot of stuff that's like weird shapes or whatever and have it organized. So if you ever need it, like if I ever need this deodorant, I'm like set. So I'm going to get to work, and then I will just keep checking in as this organization swamp continues. Okay guys, so before I forget, because I know that these sort of videos kind of get away from me, I just wanted to show you the company that makes these cubes, and you can always get some sort of like off-store brand too. I'm not sure if Walmart, Meijer, even Big Lots has these. If they have some off-brand label, it might be cheaper. This is the company. It's called Closet Made, and as you can see on Walmart.com, the buckets are $3.55 each. This pumpkin color, probably it's an acquired taste. I think the other colors are closer to $5. And this is a 6-cube white organizer. As you can see, it's $40.98. Even if you can't afford the cubes right off the bat, because, you know, this is a little bit of an investment, you can even put like boxes in there, like Amazon boxes that are empty, or you could put even like if you might have like old post office boxes, you know, just get creative. And they also sell smaller ones too. So this one, it's on its side, the other one was on its top. You can get really creative with this if you want to have some that are totally empty, if they don't have those little cubes inside of it. I like to put cubes in all of it because it's all couponing stuff that I have in every single one, and I want to keep it like not on display, especially if somebody's in my office. I don't want to be like, well, why do you have so many like little itty bitty things, you know? I just to keep it out of sight, out of mind. We're at Big Lots. Here is one. It is another 9plex, and it's in this cherry wood color or darker. I mean, if that's more of your aesthetic in your house, you can go with this. They sell the cubes empty, and you have to buy the storage bins, just to note that. But this is $39.99. A little cheaper than Walmart, but you know, if you want a white one, you can go to Walmart and get it there. You might want to search around, possibly even Home Depot or Lowe's might have it, and to pay a lot less out of pocket. If you have an Ibotta gift card, like if you've accrued enough money, that's an option, so you're not paying like, you know, out of pocket for this. And here's a much smaller one. This one's only 6 for $29.99. So either Walmart, one of those construction stores, Big Lots, Meijer, shop around, look online if this is an avenue that you want to use for storage. You know, it's a great one because everything is not on display, which I really like. So now let's go to the extreme weather report. So I guess in the next 24 hours, we're supposed to get, I think, about 10 inches of snow. And just look at how high that is, the snow collection. My husband has gone out and plowed, I think, twice or 3 times in the last 24 hours. And that's him there. Like, that's a real man when you have a guy that does the snow blowing, because I hate it. The first year we owned the house, he was working on a TV show. My husband works in, like, TV, movies, that kind of business, and I had to snow blow at least like every friggin' day, and I hated it, so I'm not really good with that sort of stuff. But yeah, I just, God, look at this. It's nonstop. A really good friend of mine who lives about an hour away from me, she has a similar weather system that's coming through her house, and she tried to make it out to Family Dollar this morning. She got about you know, a 5 minutes outside of her house, and then she's like, I have to go back because it's that bad. So in weather like this, I do not coupon. There will always be other deals, and even though I'm not getting that bedspread on the cheap, I'm like a-okay with it. I would rather be at home safe than dealing with this, because people drive kind of crazy when the weather gets like this. And if people have bad tires or they just don't know how to drive in this weather, you're just possibly going to get in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to go back to my organization project, but this is what the weather report looks like, and it is friggin' miserable. And my husband is awesome to always do the snow blowing. I think he's plowing right now probably like 6 inches of snow. So that is not fun. Look at that. Okay guys, so believe it or not, I actually got through this in less than 20 minutes. I put all of my receipts in that Tupperware, garbage goes in there, and just some loose boxes that I was throwing stuff in. All of my bags, which I had quite a few, I tucked them all away in that Meijer thing. They have a recycling program over at Meijer where you can actually recycle your bags to bring them back, and so that's what I'm going to do so I don't have all of these straggling around. I usually always try to use like one of those bags that Daisy's in right now. Like you could just bring it to the store and throw your stuff in, because I don't like having plastic bags all over my house, and it's really bad for the environment. Like I don't want, you know, so I usually try to bring stuff like this with me all the time, but sometimes I do forget, or when it's like minus 7,000 outside, you know, bringing those bags to the store is just not my thing. So this is starting to look a little bit more tidy, and I'm gonna just get all this stuff off the floor and go bring this to the trash, and I will be back to show you what a 9-plex is, and I think you can get one of these for under $40 with 9 of these fabric things too. And it's just a way that if you live in like a smaller apartment, or if you don't want all of your coupon stuff on display, because it can be an eyesore, it's just a way to have it discreet, and then you'll know exactly where everything is. And they're fighting who wants to be in the bag. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Uh-oh, oh, fighting the Bath and Body Works bag. Okay guys, so about 30 minutes of cleaning. I did get interrupted for about an hour with some work stuff, but this is what it looks like, and I kind of like the look of this. It just looks a lot cleaner, and it was a friggin' mess. I'm thinking since probably October to now, so that's many months. I just kept letting stuff pile up and pile up and pile up, and it looked like a dog's breakfast. And basically I just sit at my computer. I don't really stare at this part of the office, but it just looked really messy. There's my printer, the receipts, my inserts, more inserts down there, and some cards and stuff. I got my purse there, and then just other odds and ends, and then at the very top. But I don't really have, like, some of it still looks cluttery, but it's not as bad. But still, it's a lot better than what it was. So this is one of these 9-plexes, and I did a review on this little girl on my channel last week, if you're interested. It's this cool little lamp, and it's just so sweet. It's just a little cat. I'll link it at the end if you're interested in buying one, but I mean, for 18 bucks, it's just so stinking cute, and perfect place for her. So this is the 9-plex, and I'm going to open up every container row by row and then show you what's inside of it. By the glow of a cat. Okay, so this first one is razor stuff that we're hauling. This is for my husband whenever he gets sick. Just little odds and ends, you know, and it's not to capacity, but it's getting there. This is 100% with deodorant, well, except for this, but all deodorant. That's a dry spray, doesn't belong in there. All deodorant in here, every different type, and, you know, just to... Sure. Full deodorant. This has more odds and ends. None of this is really organized very well either. It's just like loose things. I actually really enjoy these things. Keep them out. It's just loose things that, like, how do you make them look nice in your stockpile? Well, there is no way. This is row number 2. We have the second row, and we have those little Avenos that I was hauling a couple days ago, some bath salts, you know, lotion, that sort of stuff. This is more first aid stuff. I gotta say, when I cut my hand in January, I used a lot of this stuff, so it's really fantastic. And then more little loose things, vitamins, razors, more of this stuff. Actually, I want to give my mom one of these root touch-ups, so I have a bag up here for her. So I'm going to just throw it in there with that, because I know she'll really appreciate it. But yeah, just a whole bunch of stuff. I know my husband likes ibuprofen. I'm going to leave that for him. Oh, this is already paying off so much. Goodies. Okay, and then let's go into the last row. Okay, so the last row we have a ton of little sample size items, stuff I've been hauling lately, stuff that we get for free, and an empty one. I'm going to fill that up as I see fit, and you know, it's just nice to have a little bit of space to work with. And this stuff, like, how do you functionally store it in your stockpile? You can't, because it's just loose and all over the place and haywire. But I'm very happy with how everything turned out. Even though I had to stay home today and I couldn't go out shopping, I'm like really happy with this project because I'm able to, you know, get things organized. And just to show you the space of one of those cubes, they are pretty sizable. Friends, I'm kind of happy about this little snowstorm that I can actually organize my office a little bit because you know, cleaning my office or making couponing videos for you guys, well, I often make the couponing videos other than cleaning because who likes to clean, but I'm very happy how this turned out. So yeah, very, very pleased. Like, what a friggin' difference. And this looks really great too. Then we have one little sneaker cat there. Okay guys, that's it. I'll see you in my next one.